Hello, my friend. Everyone has interacted with a stranger. We all know that. We all do that maybe to pass the time or bury any awkwardness in the air. But what we don't realize is how long small talk can actually affect someone. How long small acts of kindness can affect everyone. Is it 3 weeks, a year, maybe even 15 years? Gina Miller has a similar experience, affecting someone for 15 years. The man she met was a drifter. Sure, he was just a friend, but after helping someone out, we all just move on, correct? Gina's chance encounter proved that there was something more special, deeper, and more emotional than what most people believe. Before Gina got her dream job in California as a paramedic, she used to work for the police force. She was assigned to patrol the city park where crowds were always present. This happened in 2005. In fact, it was fall, and she would never forget her time there. She met a drifter during her first month as a park patroller. The city park wasn't a busy place for patrollers such as herself, as it was only cruised by drifters who weren't really troublemakers. They just wanted to stop at every garbage can for food. Gina was strolling by the pond when she stumbled upon a hungry drifter. He had a familiar face to Gina, as he had been in the park around every day. Gina went closer to talk to him. The man got threatened seeing Gina as a policewoman, but Gina told him to calm down and she only wanted to talk to him. After a few hours, she got to know the man. His name was Will. He was homeless for more than 10 years after he lost his wife. She died of cancer, and he turned to illegal drugs due to being so devastated. He quickly lost his job and soon after, his home. He had a lot of plans in life, but everything went down the drain. Upon hearing this, Gina felt so sorry for Will that she took him to a thrift store for some new clothes and shoes. She also treated him to a warm meal, which undoubtedly brought life to Will. The following day, Gina gave him $10 so that he could recover his documents. She was helping him get a job again so he could turn his life around. Gina also had the rational side of her mind thinking, this guy might run off with my money and get wasted or something. But what stood out was the feeling inside her that she wanted to help this man with her kindness. She believed that everyone deserved a second chance. She made Will promise that the money was for documents and not anything else. Gina went as far as to register Will at a help center too. They were good friends for the month at the park. They would talk for hours, the same time every day. What struck Gina was when Will suddenly disappeared from her sight. He never went back to the park. He also disappeared from the help center. Gina had no idea what happened to him and there was no means of locating him. For the next 15 years, Gina kept looking back at the days keeping Will company. It was very memorable for her, and she learned to be content with the thought that she was able to help the man. He may or may not have changed his life. He may or may not even be alive. But it's the act of kindness that was important for Gina. Gina moved to a different city, was married, and had achieved her dream profession. October 25th, 2019 was the most memorable day for Gina. She was about to leave the convenience store at a gas station when suddenly Will came up to her. She didn't mind the man as she didn't know who he was, but the man kept blocking her way as he asked Gina repeatedly if she still remembered him. Will owed it all to Gina and he started crying. Gina looked him in the eyes and started to cry when she realized that it was a chance encounter with Will, the friend she's been waiting for 15 years. They stood there crying at the doorway of the store, not caring about the world around them. That moment was so emotional. It turns out, Will was able to land a job at a construction site years ago. That was the reason why he couldn't go to the park anymore or to the help center. He wasn't able to tell Gina because the work schedule was so tight. When Will tried to visit her, Gina was no longer patrolling the park. Will was able to recover and change his life around. He was able to remarry and he led a religious life. He was at church every Sunday and he never skipped a single church day. He would be thankful for a lifetime because of Gina. After the long emotional moment catching up with their lives, Gina asked someone at the gas station to take a photo of them, and this would be a remembrance of what she had done. What Gina did was a small, random act of kindness that became possible because she consulted her heart after her rational side had doubts. It was the 15 years that allowed the kindness to grow into something beautiful and life-changing. Thank you so much, Gina, for sharing your story with us. And thank you, my friend, for following Gina's story. She is living proof that kindness always goes a long way. Share your kindness story down below in the comments. Share this video with your friends. Who knows, you might be doing them a kindness. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like inspirational stories.